What better way to warm up from the winter cold than with some Ohio high school basketball here on ICRC-TV. Alongside Alex Perez, I'm Ethan Herzog. And Alex, these are two teams that have been on a little bit of a struggle here early this season. Harrison at 2-3, Indian Hill at 1-2.
Both teams looking to get a win for the holidays. We got a Christmas matchup between the red and the green of the Braves and the Wildcats. Should be a fun one here today.
Looking at the team comparisons here, 56 points a game to 42 points a game for Indian Hill. And it's going to be even tougher moving on through this game and the next couple of games as well. But to lead the way for the Indian Hill Braves, it's number 4, Jack Huell, with 12.3 points a game.
Yeah, he's going to be the guy that they run the ball through. 9 rebounds, leading the Cincinnati Hills League in total rebounds per game. He's going to be a difference maker for the Braves today.
And on the other side, Brady LaHan, averaging a team-leading 13.5 points a game, leads the team in points a game and total points scored.
When you look at the three-point percentage, 50% from beyond the arc. Doesn't mean he takes many threes, but when he does, they're high-quality chances, and he's going to look to sink them in.
Cincinnati Hills League meets the Southwest Ohio Conference here in just a moment. ICRC-TV.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Welcome back to Harrison High School as the Wildcats host the Braves here on ICRC-TV. Alex Perez, Ethan Herzog here with you. Happy you could join us here on this very, very cold December evening. 7:30 tip-off underway, batted at and swatted out of bounds, and will stay with the Braves. So a big contest here. Two teams looking to gain a little bit of momentum here. Harrison's 2-3, Indian Hill's 1-2. trying to gain the first home win are the Wildcats as well, and they'll hold on to possession. I was mistaken. Lahan down to the wing, pumps the three. Wants a spin down low, and now looking for the corner. Nothing going, wants to rotate all the way around the world. A quick dribble, hands it off to Mumphrey. Mumphrey into the corner again for three, off the back iron. Offensive board, and the finish. Now the first possession for Indian Hill. Tucker Ward in the starting five. Flings it down to Stingler, and it's up and good. Excuse me. It's Graham to Smith. I'm looking at the wrong side of my sheet. Now we'll bounce it back the other way. Two quick buckets in succession. Marshiro. Up top, Ward looks for some help. Finds it in Mumphrey. Quick drive off the glass to go.
Mumphrey doing a good job driving to the basket, utilizing himself in the paint. 4 quick buckets for number 4. Or I should say 4 quick points.
Stops on the elbow, double team, trying to fight through the possession, taken away. The whistle was held, and we play on. Here's Lahan back, looking for Ward, steps into it. Can't get it to fall forward. Chance to tie or take the lead here. Here's Smith. Let's kick it back out, steps into the three, bang.
Anthony Smith with the 3. Only 2 scores for tonight.
An open look, drove in, missed it. A little bit off to the right. He snagged again by Anthony Smith. It's been all over the floor so far in the first few minutes. Steps up, top of the circle, nothing going. Crash at the board, comes away with it, does the Wildcats into the front court. Lahan looks right. Trying to fling it into the corner, sets up the play. Get away into the corner now. Mumphrey takes a quick dribble, looks for some help. No shot clock in Ohio high school basketball, so we may be here a minute. On the elbow, top of the key. Looks back. Has Tucker Ward again, trying to find some kind of shooting lane. Goes through traffic and missed it, too short. Here's Graham, who would become the second scorer for the Braves, kicks it out. Trying to find anybody to take the shot. Briefly in the hands of Anthony Smith with 5 points. Now looks down low, fires on the block, missed the dribble, picks it back up, and is able to score.
Nice little pump fake there from Huel. Able to regain after his hit out of his hand.
Wants the 3, knocks it down. Mitchell Mercurio ignites and ties it at 7. How about that? Didn't even think about it. Just pulled up, pulled the trigger.
And that's the type of shot that's usually going to go in a quick little catch and release. Wildcats tied it at 7, force Ricardo Hill to take a timeout.
Ricardo Hill, Indian Hill Braves head coach. He's had a good long career for the Braves, and you know Ricardo Hill and his support staff, and from their time at Walnut Hills, your former high school.
And Ricardo Hill was a basketball coach at Walnut Hills from 2012 to 2022. Our basketball program was really, really good when I was there. Not so much. A former player, Tyler McKinley, now at University of Cincinnati, where Ethan, your alma mater, just graduated about a week ago, so congratulations.
Thank you. The look on the wing, and that's traveling violation, turns it back over. It's an open look for Rocco Destano, but we'll give it back to the Wildcats. And it's crazy how you look at the kind of Cincinnati athletics landscape, and it's just such a small world how these things work. Catch and shoot 3 again. Will he miss? Stay tuned to find out. Mercurio again.
Mercurio again, a nice just quick catch and shoot right from that corner of the 3 on the wing. That's his spot right there. He's shown it twice. A nice little pass there from Witt. Catch or release, puts it in, and too. The Wildcats got that old "You See the Cats" logo on their jerseys.
Trying to drive through, missed the shot through contact, no call. One trailing defender now catches up. Long hands it back and now gets it back. A little bit of help from Dylan Witt, poked away. Trying to give chase. Smith almost takes it away and now does. Wants it with the right hand.
Smith already with 7 points for the Braves. Taking over, has a steal, a couple of layups, a 3. He's been all over the score sheet so far.
A triple away from entering double figures with 3:47 to go in the first. Tried from 3, missed it. Bit of a heat check as a team. Now tries to drive, kicks it out. Smith, 3 ball, nothing. Picked up down low. Harrison back to it on offense. Here's Ward. Wanted to find a way in, couldn't find it. A brick wall known as Rocco Destano on defense. Good pass, Lahan. Team leader in scoring. Bounce back, top of the circle. Able to get it off the lucky roll. 13-9.
That's 3 threes in a row right now for the Wildcats. And 2, they're good shots they're taking. They're not just chucking up these threes and praying.
Here's one. Oh my goodness. Destano went on in the fun. That's his first points of the game. These are 2 teams as well shooting just south of 27%. 26 for Harrison, 25 for Indian Hill. Tries down low, left-handed finish, goes for Lahan.
Two basketball has changed a lot of shots. Come from the perimeter now as Smith falls. Not sure if they're going to call a travel or a foul on the play.
Not too sure either. It looks like he may have slipped. May have been something on the floor that caused him to. He's got up and bit of a ginger walk back to the bench. Seems like he just slipped on the edge of his shoe. Fell off, trying to fight through that contact. We'll give it back to Harrison, though, on what seems to be a travel. Or, at the minimum, he stepped out of bounds. Into the corner for 3. Got it. Tucker Ward, who's only made 5 3-pointers up to this point in the season, just knocked one down.
He's already got 2 today.
Stops, kicks it a wing, now into the corner. Under 2 to play here in this first quarter. Dives on it. It's going to be a tie-up. Another look at this hot-handed shooting Harrison team. Another triple on the board. And Tucker Ward, 50 points on the season so far, has added 6 to his total. Is 5 of 28 coming into today in terms of shooting from downtown. And just as the lights on the riverfront, it's looking pretty today.
Both teams just seem to be in a rhythm right now when it comes to shooting those threes. We've seen it all over the floor on the Harrison side. The Braves looking to find something to get the lead cut down a little bit more.
Leibel, errant pass taken away. Mercurio into the corner, wanted the 3, kicks it to the wing, off the front rim, chases his own miss, gives it back, wanted the opposite wing 3. Now goes, tries and gets fouled on the way down.
Taking it to the basket there was Mitchell Mercurio, trying to go hard. A nice little open lane, just gets smacked by Leibel. And he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
First shots for either team. Mercurio's 3 for 3 so far this season and misses the first. 5'10" senior. Plays as either a point guard or a shooting guard. Second one, able to fall through, splits the trip. Ashton Peters getting his first minutes on the floor. Dribbles it into the front court. Graham looks to drive from dead on, spins down low, can't get the finish though. Lahan comes away with the rebound and is able to keep it with possession. Got to avoid that backcourt violation, will do so in the nick of time. Under a minute to play here, steps into the three, rings out. Got it, offensive glass. Trying to find some help, tries the corner again, can't get it. Now defensive board. Back the other way for Jaden Graham. Across the midcourt stripe. Trying to drive through traffic, up. And a blocking foul to boot.
Mercurio will be the one. His feet just moved just a tiny bit at the end of that. A good call there from the ref. But he said he's not in the shooting motion, so we'll go to the inbound.
Looks for the baseline with 31 seconds to go. And another foul. Foul on Lahan. Andy Marks is not liking that call. Just a little bit of a shove there, right around the Wildcat logo.
Almost reminiscent of a defender not looking for the ball in football, kind of creating a pass interference of some sort. Just a bit of a shove. Like you said, Andy Marks, the head coach for the Wildcats, wasn't pleased with the call. What we'll have to forget about it is the Braves will keep possession.
Here's Peters. Hands it to Graham. Good ball movement. We've seen it all through this first quarter of play. Graham in the corner, now to the wing. Opposite side. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Peters hands it back. Jaden Graham. Down to Nolan. Nolan with a second to go. Can't get a shot off.
Good defense, too, from Mercurio, not backing down, staying pressed up on him at the top of the arc. And right now, the Wildcats in control, 19-12 over the Braves here at the end of the first quarter.
How do you know when you've made the right decision? It's the feeling you get in your gut. The one that tells you what's right or wrong. It's the one that says, sure, I can have a drink. Or the feeling that says, okay, I've been drinking. Now what? It's the voice inside you that says, I'm buzzed. Better leave the car when it's time to go. Plan ahead. Catch a sober ride. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter, 19-12. Harrison all over it. Made threes galore, trying for another, bouncing its way into the corner and rebounded by the Wildcats. Wanting to try again, drives, kicks again. Trying for the wing. Can't find it, and a travel call. Andy Marks not going to like that one. Head coach of the Harrison Wildcats in his 12th season at the helm. Last season, 9-14, 3-3 in the Southwest Ohio Conference, a conference consisting of only 4 teams. Their small conference after it's split up. Tries to go through traffic, lost it. Lahan comes away.
It's a good idea, just a bit of traffic there. Had to thread the needle on that one in order to complete it.
3 ball. Front rim, no good. Chasing after it and kept ends the other half, but given away. Braves trying to take away this lead a little bit, and a foul called.
DeSanto went down hard on that right knee, it looks like.
Not looking good. He's down, went up, and I think just hyperextended that leg. I've seen that before, mainly from me. I've done that before, and it does not feel good.
Athletic trainers will come out to check on him. And two, since Anthony Smith earlier tripped, haven't seen him back in the game since, so looks like they'll attend to DeSanto, and hopefully he's okay.
Still 19-12, Harrison on top when we come back.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Welcome back. The injured Brave, Rocco Destano, able to get up under his own power and be escorted to the bench. Up to you as that goes along, but a takeaway and a 2-on-1 goes up, and the and one for Smith.
And right on cue, right before the break, I talked about Anthony Smith not being in the game since he had taken that fall on the travel. This time he takes it to the hoop, gets contact on the way up, able to sink it in for the and one. And two, looks like he's got something on his knee. It might be a bandage. A 6'3" junior looking to add another point just off the back of the hoop.
Can't convert that three-point play. Point shy of double figures. So it'll be the first for either team to make it into that mark. Near side wing to Witt. Wants the corner. Trying to find some kind of shot. Rotates back towards the far side, facing the Indian Hill bench. We've seen very decisive ball movement so far today. Very smart ball playing. Lahan kicks it. Wants the drive, tries the kick, lost the dribble, picks it back up in the corner. That's the thing about Ohio high school basketball. These plays will last a long time before it's pulled up and missed. And the rebound snagged out of midair by Huell.
You got to be active.
Smith has it taken away, got poked away, all alone behind the defense, blocked, but the foul. Ashton Peters got up there, said, nuh-uh, no you don't.
Towards the end, I think he had all ball, and then the follow-through is what got him on the wrist. Yep, right there.
Need
just
that,
a little too strong.
Need that telestrator for you and circle where the contact was, but will result in free throws for Derek Stigler. First one up and good. Junior point guard, 2 of 2 from the stripe this season already. Only has 7 points coming into the day so far, notching his first. Second shot on the way and good. 2 points for Stigler, and he'll come right back out. Replaced by Tucker Ward. Second highest scorer on the team with 12.5 points a game.
He's got 6 here tonight, 2 triples.
Looks for the back door, Smith. Shot doesn't count. It'll be on the baseline for the Braves coming up.
And Smith right now playing with confidence. He's already got 9 points of Indian Hill's 14. Just trying to drive to the basket, create contact. Getting aggressive, trying to draw fouls. Like the way he's playing here so far.
Through and through Cincinnati basketball. Trying to drive to the hoop, goes up with the right hand, can't get the finish, and picked back up by the Wildcats. Trying to escape the backcourt, gets poked out from behind. Smith, Cox, fires. Can't find the finish. Tries second time and cleans it up.
And even though Smith may not have made that shot, it was all possible because of the defense running back on the backcourt, able to poke it. And two there, getting aggressive, trying to strip another one.
He's playing with a fire. Here's another steal. Wants the finish and blocked on the other end and caught out of bounds by Lahan.
Nolan was asking for a foul as he went to the ground there. I think Lahan got all ball. Nonetheless, it'll stay with the Braves, excuse me.
Now Indian Hill will call another timeout. 21-16 is your score, 5:07 to go here in the first half.
And Ricardo Hill, too, the coach for the Braves, is adamant that that was a foul, yelling at the refs. For my time at Walnut Hills, he's known to be animated, especially when things aren't going his way. Only down by 5, though, for the Braves.
Now tell me more about this program back at Walnut Hills. What's some highlights that we look at, looking at Ricardo Hill's Eagles and what he's taken and kind of instilled upon the Braves?
Yeah, I mean, he definitely is a guy that he wants to be aggressive. He said to us earlier today that the Braves, a lot of these guys are first-year varsity players. So he wants them to go out and play hard, play aggressive, because that's how you're going to take over this Cats team. And we saw it at Walnut a lot of times. Guys trying to drive the baseline, like I said earlier, Tyler McKinley being one of those players, and now plays at University of Cincinnati, coached by Ricardo Hill for all 4 years, and just shows you what kind of coach he is. He leads with energy.
Peters saw a lane and called for the foul, or he is fouled, and the guilty party goes on Nick Herniak, his second of the day. He'll promptly get subbed out. Nolan in, and it'll be a turnover on an offensive foul, this time on Anthony Smith.
And Smith looked right to the bench. Knew he was going to come out. I don't think Ricardo's too upset with him. I think he's just trying to coach him there, not to extend too much. Use your body instead of your arms, because that's what's ultimately drew the foul.
Looks on from the top of the circle, now the far wing. Lahan surveys the floor. Looks to drive, can't find a door, kicks it to the back. Tried with the right hand, couldn't get the finish, bounced off the glass. Back into the front court, cuts left, goes up. Through traffic, draws the foul.
Got fouled at the end of that as he was coming down. Ref signaled to the elbow. Just got a bit of it as he came down. So he'll go to the free throw line for 2 shots.
DeSanto 6 of 7 from the free throw line so far this season. Can't connect on the first for the sophomore guard, 6'2". He's standing. And that's where I finished my height growth, was 6'2". I've been 6'2" since 6th grade. Fun fact.
I've been waiting to get 6'2" since 6th grade as well, Ethan.
It's all right. Your hockey days make you a little small forward, and you can skate right past those big guys. Tees up the 3 and off the glass. Brady Lahan knocks down his 6th three-pointer of the year. Swings it left. Right-handed finish, right through traffic.
And that's what I like. Smith, he's already back in the game. Hill took him out to coach him. Next time there was a whistle or a dead ball, put him right back in. What does he do? Goes to the cup for 2 and puts him in double figures.
Very coachable player. It's had high praise from those at Indian Hill, and a foul on the way up. It'll send Mumphrey to the line, shooting 2.
Mumphrey looking for his first 2 points since the first minute of the first quarter. Just gets a little stab there from Ashton Peters.
He was hot off rip for Harrison. Scored 4 quick points and then went absolutely silent. Knocks down the first free throw. but it's to no fault, as he has had a crew of other Wildcats that have found their ways to the dish. Leading scorer on the floor right now, 7 points. Murciano up and missed the second. Smith wants to drive, blocked by Lahan. Kicks it back. Now DeSanto lost the ball, picked up in the corner, fell on it, and his hand touched the baseline while he was dribbling the basketball, which will turn it back over. Three and a half left, first half. Alex Perez, Ethan Herzog here with you on ICRC-TV. Welcome in. Glad you could join us in the warmth here at Wildcat Arena. Lahan tries to set up the screen, now drifts off into the corner, doesn't get the pass. It's handed over to Murcio. Mercurio. Back left. Back to him on the wing. 3 ball. Good.
Mercurio. Sorry to cut you off, Ethan. Now in double figures. This has been his spot all night.
We've got a good game on our hands here on a Friday night. Drives the baseline, fouled by Lahan. I mean, this Wildcat team has really found a way to uncork these triples. And they have been great looks, both wide open and also through traffic.
Mercurio just getting it on the wing there. Another catch and release. And 2 right before that 3, a lot of this second quarter has been driving to the paint, trying to get fouls. The Cats finally, with 1 shot, may have found a rhythm again.
Trying to increase this lead, but on the other end, trying to catch back up. Now an 8-point deficit. Jack Huell knocks down the first. Senior 6'5" guard.
Braves are now in the bonus. The Wildcats have 5 fouls this quarter.
Second shot good. Could bode well for the next 2.5 minutes. Press not enough. Stigler driving to the cup. Can't get it to fall. Back the other way, DeSanto. Cuts, goes right, step back, up and off the rim. No good.
Good to see DeSanto back out there after taking that hard fall earlier in the game.
Bounce down low, up and one for the senior, Brody Mumphrey.
Love the emotion there from Brody Mumphrey, too, on that and one. Able to drive to it, gets fouled by Smith. That's out a bit of exaggeration.
Smith's second foul. Jack goes up, makes it a 10-point game, 31-21. Smith will get subbed back out, replaced by Huell. He'll step back on, who has 8 points so far. Through the legs, Nolan. A short distance, now back up top. Wants to drive left, kicks it into the corner, steps into the 3, can't get the finish. The other way, full head of steam, kicks it back. Wants the triple on the other end, missed it all. Bouncing its way out of bounds and into the cheerleaders standing on the baseline. About $1:44 to go here in this first half of action. Great non-conference matchup. The Ohio high school basketball season just beginning. Handful of teams just starting to get into their rhythms here. Huell down low, Leibel fouled. You checked on your Eagles? How are they doing this season?
I have not, but Leibel here protecting the ball with his body, gets a reach-in foul from Mumphrey, so he'll go to the line. Haven't checked on the Eagles in quite some time. I know a couple of years back they made it to the quarterfinals of the state tournament. It was when Tyler McKinley was, I believe, a senior.
Can't knock down either one. Offensive rebound, kicks it into the wing. Tries to go in centrally again, but tries to kick it. Saves it from going out of bounds and intercepted. Mumphrey able to extend.
And two of the Braves have had a couple of turnovers that have kept the score at a distance, and another and one from Brody Mumphrey. Again, looking to the heavens. Able to go up, get the contact, puts it in, and goes back to the line. And that puts him in double digits.
Dare I say, Mumphrey's a baller.
He heard us saying that he had been silent for about a whole quarter. He said, I'm going to prove those two wrong up there.
Off the back iron and gets its way through off a lucky bounce. Said, oh, those two guys don't play basketball. Come on, what do they know? Tries to drive on the wing, kicks it into the corner. Soft drive, spins around on the fadeaway. Up and no good. Trying to escape the backcourt. A little bit of pressure here in the final 40 seconds. Stigler onto the wing, looking for Curio. Now back, top of the key. It's a far wing with under 30 to go. Drives, kicks. Inside the paint, up and good. 38-21.
Mumphrey just having himself a quarter right now. 9 points in the second.
One steps through the lane and gets it to swirl its way through. 3 seconds to go. Are we going to see a shot to end the half? Up and no good off the glass. Couldn't get it to finish. But what a quarter for the Harrison Wildcats, leading the way. Brody Mumphrey, 13 points. The Wildcats lead at 36-23 at the half.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
There are a lot of words I would use to describe my daughter. Kind, strong, hilarious. When I think about how much she's experienced in her life, we can't help but be inspired by her every day. So really, we are the lucky ones. Learn more at adoptuskids.org.
If you love them enough to drive an hour to cheer them on as they get beat 11-0 in the rain, then surely you'll check NHTSA.gov/the right seat to make sure they're correctly buckled in the back seat.
Throw that ball, Diane. Woo! You got this.
I'm your retirement fear. But don't be scared. You're still in pre-retirement.
Does that mean I have more time to plan?
Precisely. Here, this is pretirement.org.
Retirement savings options? Potential tax breaks.
Ooh.
This isn't scary. I'm doing it.
You got this.
Visit thisispretirement.org for free resources to help you customize your action plan.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Even the mighty might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Mom, I got it. What are you doing in there?
I got stuff.
Are you a dog?
I wouldn't do that. Have you seen the pliers? Where'd you find those?
It's not your birthday.
Sorry.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
Take care of yourself.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Hate is loud. It gets clicks. It gets attention. Hate, however, is actually quite small. But love is the majority. Love fills our hearts, our lives, our everyday.
For decades, I've taught you everything I know. How to safely build a fire, and how to control the flames. But I can only teach wildfire prevention. Only you can prevent wildfires.
A halftime score of 36-23. The Harrison Wildcats all over the Indian Hill Braves. Alex Perez, Ethan Herzog with you. And what a game it's been so far. And to highlight it all, I'd have to say that Brody Mumphrey has been absolutely balling out, especially towards the end of the first half.
Yeah, Brody Mumphrey, he got the scoring started for the Wildcats, and he ended the scoring for the Wildcats in the second quarter. He's been doing a great job inside the post. He's gotten to the basket twice, 2 and 1s tonight, and he was able to capitalize on both of them. 13 points total for Mumphrey, and 2 for the Braves. Anthony Smith, he's been doing a good job. He's got 11 points for them, number 3. He's got a couple of steals, a couple of threes, able to drive to the basket as well. But those 2 so far have been the stories for both teams.
And I have to say, too, I think watching both of these players respectively is how well they respond to the coaching that's been happening. We talked about it with Ricardo Hill and Anthony Smith, how there's been a couple of times where he's been fouled or made some kind of turnover, and he would get subbed off and then talked to by Ricardo Hill. Not even in like a negative light, just like a, hey, I want to teach you this really quick before I send you back on the floor because I saw you do this and I want you to know how to do it the other way without, drawing the foul, which you mentioned is something that Ricardo Hill did even back in his previous spots, especially at Walnut Hills.
Yeah, definitely leading too. He used to lead with energy a lot of the times, and now he's kind of reeled it back a little bit. He still has got that passion for the game, but telling Smith when he needs to do things, needs to improve things. And then, too, Mumphrey kind of sat on the bench for a little bit, didn't see the court, and he was able to come back and light it up, putting 9 points once he stepped back in that second quarter. So both teams doing a good job responding well to the coaching.
Second half coming up here in just a few minutes here from Harrison High School. 36-23, still your score when we come back on ICRC-TV.
The pliers? Where'd you find those?
It's not your birthday.
Sorry.
Bye, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa.
Take care of yourself.
What are you doing? What are you looking for?
Might not see it coming. It's prediabetes, and it captures 1 in 3 adults. But you can escape. Take the 1-minute prediabetes risk test to know where you stand and prevent or delay type 2 diabetes. Be your own hero on smartphones everywhere at doihaveprediabetes.org.
Welcome back. Wildcat Arena, 36-23. It's Harrison taking care of Indian Hill so far in this first half. On to the second we go, and through traffic, can't get the finish. Picked up by Mumphrey. Now trying to escape the backcourt. See what the first good look is for either team. One trip to the front court for the Braves, no dice. Trying with Mumphrey. Down low, wants the assist, can't get it. Third time is the charm. Good bucket for Lahan. Here's Smith, wants to answer. Can they go bucket for bucket, past the block, and through. We'll see what the game plan is heading out of the locker room. Both teams really like the three, especially Harrison. Able to tee it up from the wing. We'll see how frequently this fly is off the glass, a little bit too strong from Mumphrey. Now the other way. Quick cut, burst of speed, down low. Wanted the quick pass over to Huell, and is going to turn it back over.
Jack Huell just not ready for that. Quick passes, even though you're not expecting it, you should always be in the game.
Keep your head on the swivel, keep your mind on the ball, if you will. Tries for the opposite wing, around the world for three. Got it! Mitchell Mercurio again. 13 points for the senior point guard.
And that's the opposite side of, it's essentially the same side, that right wing relative to the basket. And a nice and one there from Huell, shaking the defenders off. A little shrug of the shoulders, a little swagger.
Huell triple teamed. Was, I think, more so just looking for help and deciding, you know what? I'm just going to try my luck. And sometimes gambling will work out.
He'll tell you that wasn't gambling. He'll say that was all skill.
Can't convert in the three-point play. We're back to Harrison possession into the front court, 41-27 here in this third quarter. A good showing here on a Friday night. Holiday season is upon us. Christmas is only less than a week away, actually. Intercepted down the paint. Here come the Braves. Huell wants another one. Can't get the finish, but is able to get it off of the cleanup from Leibel. A timeout called by the Wildcats.
Christmas season, the colors of these teams, red and green.
So I was waiting for you to say something
showing the
about
holiday spirit.
Got the all reds with the white numbers and then the all whites with green trim. So not a quite color on color matchup, but, and I'll say this, I think color matchups are a lost art in athletics, not just at the high school level, but at the college level, at the professional level. We need more color on color matchups.
We would love to see an all green versus all, well, maybe if you're red green colorblind, that wouldn't be the best, but if you got all blue or all red for the Xavier-Cincinnati matchup, I would love that.
I was just about to say that. They used to have the all blues and all reds come out for the crosstown shootout every once in a while. But since then, it's been various different color combinations. I know the the Louisville-Cincinnati game was the Black Cat jerseys and the red Louisville jerseys. So had the black on red.
I do love those color-on-color matchups. I will say I've been in a couple for when I played hockey, and there was one time we had black on green. That might have been the worst choice ever because it was a dark green.
Yeah, I was going to say, was it like a dark green or was it like a light green? Who were you playing?
It wasn't a Kelly green. It was back in my high school days.
Oh, okay.
So I can't even remember what team we were playing, but it was the worst decision made by far.
Thought about the three, trying to cut it into the corner, decides for the wing. Now the corner, 4-3, got it! How about that, Tucker Ward? Able to unload. He's a tick away from being in double figures himself. Huell able to go up with the left hand.
Tucker Ward, too. Coming in today, had 5 3-pointers all season. Today, he's got 3. 9 points.
Down into the corner now, top of the circle. Spin, top of the key for 2. Good. Pretty little spin, puts up Tucker Ward, 5 points in the past minute or so.
The Braves doing a good job of getting shots to fall. It's just the Wildcats do a better job of answering.
Smith, Euro, up, and can't get it to go.
And credit to Mumphrey right there. Not sure if you guys saw it, but he got a hand on the ball, able to disrupt the layup of Smith. Mumphrey all over the stat sheet tonight.
Smith tries to go up, and he's down. Bounces into the corner and up. Can't get the finish. Ball still loose. Trying to dribble it out. Harrison. Shot doesn't count. Is Smith still down?
And Mumphrey,
Smith is able to get up.
Here's the shot from Ward at the 3-point on the side. And then a 2 right from the top of the key. Able to put a couple points up for the Wildcats as Smith walks up under his own power. He was holding at that shoulder.
I think just fell in it a little bit too funny.
Seems to be a little frustrated with himself. Maybe taking a breather.
Ward lost his defender from the elbow, too strong. Braves, a bit of a mountain to climb. Cuts left, bounces it into the corner, and a travel call.
And again, turnovers for the Braves. When they have a chance to start chipping away at the lead. Just one too many steps from Huell. Turning it right back to the Wildcats. Keeping the deficit at 15.
The turnovers, especially the later we get, 3.5 to go here. The third quarter, every turnover, it's going to be costly. As Harrison does just that.
Offensive foul, number 12, Tucker Ward.
It's an offensive foul, goes on Tucker Ward. Nolan trying to size up his defender. Double team now. Tries to kick it. Huell trying to escape. And taken away. Once the what happened here? He twisted his ankle hard. He is down.
He is writhing in pain right now. Dylan Witt going up. And 2 great hustle there from Witt on the play. Jack Nolan was kind of taking some, was just going very nonchalantly. And it just looked like when Witt could kind of see it towards the end as he would start to go up, his ankle got caught.
It's almost like his foot got stuck when he tried to lift and get himself that air he needed for the layup. He just got stuck almost and
was able to walk off,
too hard.
Jog off under his own power. Now he's jogging back towards the locker room. We'll keep an eye on him, see if he comes back.
I think he's just trying to stretch his ankle back out. He's going back and forth between that door on floor level and just trying to assess how much pain he's really in. Seems to be okay as he takes a seat back next to Andy Marks.
I can tell you those type of injuries, they don't feel great. You can play through them, but once the adrenaline wears off, you'll feel okay, but not sure if they're going to count that shot or not.
No, they will not. The foul occurred a step before the shot was taken. See it right there. Almost clotheslined him, so no shot, but the possession and the personal foul going on Brody Mumphrey.
And I know Graham definitely wanted that. That would have been his first 2 points.
Seen a couple of unmarked defenders, but the closing speed helps. Huell goes up, can't get it, and given back to the Wildcats.
A lot of contact on that shot. Huell wanting a foul.
Oh, fancy move. Kicks it, top of the circle. Thought about the 3. Almost. Onto the wing. Humphreys Back, corner, three, on the way, off the rim. That was a fancy pass. Kicked it back, no look behind. Oh my goodness, Humphreys, where did you come from? Showtime!
Humphrey said, not in my house today. Became the Grinch on that, stealing the cookies.
I see what you did there.
Humphrey with one of 3 Wildcats in double figures today.
On the way, can't get it to fall. A little bit of a hold and a shove. That's going to be a personal on Graham.
And Graham had all of Stigler's arm in his midsection. Almost had him in an armbar.
Almost surprised that it wasn't akin to a flagrant baseball pass all the way through. Unmarked.
Sorry, I was going to say, it was definitely a frustration foul.
That one tried to bounce its way through. It'll be a kicked ball. Collided with Leibel's foot. We'll go on the baseline. I feel like you don't see too many flagrants in high school basketball, but they're not completely rare or irregular. Burst of speed, 2-on-1, up, and can't get it to fall. And taking the charge is Brady LaHan.
And again, too, that's way to get his feet set in time. The Wildcats haven't scored in over 3 minutes, but they've been doing the same to the Braves. Able to stand tall in their defensive possessions. And that's what's been hurting the Braves right now. They just can't capitalize on these opportunities.
LaHan. Into the corner. Still outside the mark. Kicks it, corner. Cox fires short. Seen a couple of those as doesn't quite dribble his way out of the backcourt, but will hand it off to a teammate instead. Nolan. Excuse me, Huell has it tipped away.
That's number 1, Mitchell Mercurio.
The push, lost his defender, can't get the 3 to go.
LaHan took a lot of contact there, right at the baseline in the corner of the 3. He comes back with his own and he sinks it.
Well, that's one way to get your revenge. Gets knocked down outside and knocks down the triple. Rub it in. What you can't do, I can do better, apparently. Enters from the top of the circle, looks for some help, bouncing around and falling down. It's going to be, I believe, a foul on the floor. Excuse me, it'll be foul at the free throw line, so 2 coming for Jaden Graham.
His fourth, at the line shooting team number 12, Jaden Graham.
LaHan now has his 4th foul. So that was called on him, so he'll probably be checked out.
That he will.
Brady LaHan, before he had that 3, he was hit down on the baseline. So animated, all the fans stood up, wanting a call from the ref. LaHan said, no, it's okay, I got it. I'll just sink a 3 myself. As Graham makes a free throw.
First point for him on the day, and we also see Dylan Witt step back onto the floor for the Wildcats. Bouncing it, almost lost it into the ether, now taken away. 1-on-1, Huell up. Can't get the finish, but does have free throws coming.
And Huell, too, who's a 2-on-1 alongside DeSanto. Thought he could have passed it back, but at least he was able to draw the contact going up and get to the charity stripe for 2.
First shot off the front rim. Huell coming into the day, 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Leads the team in scoring with 12.3 points a game. Able to knock down the second. Split trip with 46 seconds left in the third. Trying to swat it away, and it's last touched by the Wildcats. A heads-up play by Ashton Peters, able to poke it out, and the swat back from Stiegler, or excuse me, it was from Tucker Ward. Couldn't quite get it, but sent it out of bounds.
And two with the Braves down by 16. Have a lot to work with 1 quarter remaining and 42 seconds. See if they can pull off a comeback.
Huell off the glass. Good work, good ball movement all around. Baseball pass again. Seen it twice already. It's only the third quarter.
Braves starting to implement that press, making it harder on the inbound passes.
Witt. Back towards the center court logo, kicks it back. Mumfrees almost lost possession and is bumped into with the foul. It's going to be Smith. His third.
Anthony Smith, that's his third. Team's third.
And Smith, too, kind of leaned his shoulder into him.
Mumfrees with 10 seconds left in the quarter. Tries to drive and lofts it. Hook shot, no good. Braves have a chance for one final shot. Tees it up on the way, and it's off the rim. Smith can't connect the final shot of the third, but the Braves have a chance to mount a comeback attempt. Down 49-35 to the Harrison Wildcats. Final 8 minutes coming up after the break on ICRC-TV.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Eyes forward. Don't drive distracted.
Final 8 minutes to go, and a big shout out to our amazing crew, Ben Kegg, Adam Briggs, Ethan Martz, and our director, Will Matthews. And if you would like to help us out here, scan that QR code. ICRC-TV is always looking for volunteers, a great organization, and happy to bring the community to you. Alex Perez, Ethan Herzog as well with you. It's been a great game. Been a great game so far. Lots of excitement, lots of high-energy moments in this game, and we're not quite done. Here's a big turnover all alone, up, and the finish with the right hand for Anthony Smith.
And we've already seen that twice from Smith this game. He's behind the offensive player, able to poke it forward, and the guy's just waiting there, and he's able to sauce it to Smith, who gets the easy layup, and the Braves start the quarter off scoring.
First appearance for Braylon Jewett. Shot blocked, picked back up. Smith gives it away immediately.
I know Smith was trying to work faster there, but he was able to keep possession. That's what's been killing these Braves, just a couple of turnovers and spots that could inch them closer to cutting that lead.
Unloads from the corner and too strong. Trying to save it into the wrong hands. Full head of steam down low. Huell picks up the loose ball. Once it through traffic, missed it off the rim. Still loose and picked up again, and a foul. Much to the displeasure of Ricardo Hill.
Ricardo Hill is upset that Huell didn't get the foul going up. Right here. Yeah, right there. Mumphrey just got him right on the inside of the elbow. No call. And then the foul coming from Simon Gall. Obviously not very happy about that.
Had a wide open look, but a whistle before it happened. Missed the shot anyway. And the fourth personal for Anthony Smith. Team second in about 30 seconds.
And that is not the foul you want to see happen away from the ball. His fourth foul puts him in foul trouble. One more foul and he's done for the game. So Ricardo Hill's going to have to take him out. But he's your leading scorer today along with Jack Huell. That might hurt the Braves down the stretch.
Curio looks on the wing, cross court, thought about it, now tries to drive down low. Lahan tries to go up with the backhand, nothing.
Lahan too, he's got 4 fouls. Might want to see to take action at him.
Shot goes up, missed it. Might have gotten a fingertip to that basketball. See a lot of high energy and possibility of a lot of fouls heading down the stretch. Lahan lost it. Got squeezed out. All alone on the other end. Fingertip missed it. Jack Nolan almost had it. He's going to give it back to Harrison.
And that's one of those, if it hits you in the hands, you just got to grab that.
It's almost like when I used to play football back in my heyday. It's a situation of if you can touch the ball with your hands, you got to catch that ball. It's not quite the same, but I feel like the rules still apply in that situation.
I like this timeout here from Andy Marks. He's seen a couple of turnovers here in the first 2 minutes of this quarter. Probably about 3 for each team, trying to slow down the pace. Maybe kill some of this time off the clock and not let Indian Hill have too much time of possession heading down the stretch.
12-point lead for the Wildcats with 6:08 to go here in the game. Next game on the docket, both teams head on the road. Harrison will be at Beaver Creek on the 20th of December. Indian Hill heads to my neck of the woods in Finneytown, at Finneytown High School on the 20th of December at 7:30. Also doing my pregame prep, the Indian Hill Braves are going to head up to Cleveland. They'll play at Rocket Arena on the 23rd against Sandusky High School. And as somebody who's played on, back in my day when I played high school and grade school football, I was playing games at Nippert Stadium. I mean, those are big moments, and even bigger now that you're playing at Rocket Arena. And a takeaway for the Braves. Wants it. Huell up and good.
Able to cut the lead to 10.
Harrison about 5 minutes away from home win number 1, but it's taken away. Another big takeaway for the Braves.
That was a great read from Gall, coming away from the paint all the way to the corner to get the steal. Braves trying to capitalize.
No one able to keep it in. And a timeout called. Ricardo Hill able to sneak one in. Looks like Dylan Witt got a little bit too much contact on the other end of the floor, but it happened after the timeout was called.
And 2, here's that pass inside to Huell. Lahan was there on the defense, but knew he couldn't quite go for the full block, risking that 5th foul and taking him out of the game. So it was a bit of an easy layup there for Jack Huell. And the Braves, 4 points in this quarter. Harrison so far none. Ricardo Hill probably drawing up a set play, maybe for something down low for Huell. Smith is going to check back in the game, might look to pop it out to him for a 3.
You have to wonder when the 3 ball is going to come back into play here. Both these teams loved it from deep earlier in the game.
And Ricardo, too, is just want to play simple basketball, not try to do too much.
Lobs it for Huell. Inside, back into the game, trying to battle past this defender, and it's off the glass.
Had the right players, just had them flipped on where they would be on the court.
Herniak. Close by, Stigler. Lost the dribble, picked up Lahan. Looks outside. Now fires on the cutter, blocked, but a foul. Simon Gall got a little bit too much on there.
And I think Ricardo Hill, he's okay with that. I mean, he went straight up. Just got a little bit too much of the arm.
Free throws coming. First one missed. Curio came into today 3 for 3. One of the team's top scorers is 13. One of 4 that's in double figures for the Wildcats today. Second shot's good. Splits the trip. Good ball movement. Quickly down the floor. Got a hand got to that, but he's fouled. That's 3 free throws coming up for Rocco DeStano.
And Tucker Ward can't believe it. He's saying, I got all ball on that one. Quick in transition. Yeah, Ward might have a case there. Nonetheless, the Braves get bailed out and a chance to bring the deficit down to single digits.
Zonto, 6 of 7 coming into today, knocks down the first. And the second. One of the few who's not quite into double figures yet, but is quickly approaching. Knocks down all 3. Those are big free throws with under 5 to go here in the game. Curio with the right-handed dribble, fires it into the corner and taken away. Huell has to escape, has some help, flicks it down, one-handed interception. Dylan Witt able to take it right back.
And to the Braves, they started off this game in man coverage. Now they're in a 3-2.
From the corner, can't get it to go. Huell's got the one-handed grab on the rebound.
Switching to that zone defense, it's allowed them to get a couple more steals. I've already seen 3 in this quarter. They just have to capitalize.
Smith, who's in the game with 4 fouls, gets knocked to the floor.
I like that take from Smith. He sees Ryan Stigler step into his lane, but before he can get his feet set, starts to take the drive. Goes hip to hip. Able to draw the foul. And now they'll get it on the inbound play.
4:04 to go. Down to an 8-point deficit. Lobs it. Huell's got it. Top of the key. Tries to dribble through. Lost it. Lahan's got it. Cross. Still with Lahan. Into the corner to Witt. Finds the back door, bounces it centrally, and able to find it back, increasing back to a 10-point lead. And down goes Anthony Smith again, nursing that right knee.
Might be cramping up there. I would imagine that's what it is. Looks like a calf cramp. Charlie horse. Those never feel good.
Especially when you wake up first thing in the morning.
Never gotten one of those, but I can imagine that's painful.
Oh, it's awful. It's especially when you get it in both legs at the same time. You just feel like you're stuck in a painful limbo.
Are we at that age that we're getting hurt in our sleep now?
I think so. I'm only 23. I shouldn't be complaining about this. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And Smith starting to get back up. Probably going to check out of the game, hydrate.
The opposite of what I'm doing. I'm drinking a nice cold Dr. Pepper.
Got to stay hydrated somehow.
And Hill letting it roll. Picks it up at the last second. Back down to Nolan. Top of the key. Back, Huell. If you're going to look to anybody to win you this basketball game, it's going to be Huell. 15 points, no personal fouls to his name all game long. Deep 3, got it! Rocco DeSanto.
And Ricardo Hill, all energy on the bench, leading his team, telling them to D up. It's almost like a 6th player on the court.
Tries to go up, kicks it. Witt for three. Can't answer. Good rebound and got tangled up. Nobody's hurt, no whistles, and away we go.
Less than 3 minutes, down by 7. A timeout by the Braves. They were able to cut the lead to half. Down by 14 entering the fourth quarter, and just a deep three. DeSanto showing his inner Steph Curry.
I mean, how about that confidence? He's about 2 paces from the edge of the perimeter line and was still able to knock down that three at probably one of the biggest moments in this game. 2:50 to go, 52-45. What play are you drawing up if you're in the huddle right now for Ricardo Hill?
Well, I'm looking at DeSanto and Huell. Huell obviously has 15 points, but DeSanto heating up, 6 points in this quarter. 3 free throws and that deep three right there. I would imagine Smith probably going to be either on the bench or gingerly on the court. Still trying to stretch out that calf, it looks like, as he's away from the huddle. But I can't imagine Ricardo Hill not going to DeSanto here or Huell for a set play.
I have to imagine the message for the Wildcats and Andy Marks is quite simple. Just lock down on defense and see what you can do. The Braves have been a little turnover heavy all game long. They've been able to clean it up offensively the past 6 minutes or so and found a way to draw this comeback up. He's trying to find a way to complete it.
And Jack Huell, too, has been defended by Brady Lohan. If you're able to get to him, a nice little layup there.
Off the glass. There's that set play you were talking about. And 17 points for the senior.
And two, if you can attack Brady Lohan and able to make a foul for him, take him out of the game, that's even more help for the Braves.
Witt able to kick it back out. Lohan. Heavy defense and out of bounds. That's a big turnover.
Momentum all with Indian Hill right now. Just collapsing on defense, double teaming the guys with the ball at the top of the key, causing them to panic. DeSanto.
Oh boy. Can't get the lucky bounce. Thought about it, knows he needs it, and a foul late on Ashton Peters. Only one foul now to give if you're the Braves. But it will be an inbound in the backcourt for the Wildcats.
And Smith kind of limping on that leg. Hopefully it doesn't cramp up again.
He's been probably the best defender on the floor for the Braves.
These two got to play careful with 4 fouls.
Tries for the corner. Witt kicks it back centrally. Mercurio on the wing. The ball's loose, falling on top of one another. Down low. Mumfrees goes up off the glass.
Dude, that's how you need it for the Wildcats is Mumphrey.
Kicks it. Huell. Got it!
What a shot from Huell. The hand in his face from Mercurio. Able to cut the lead to 4. It's a 2-possession game.
Under a minute and a half to go. Tucker Ward with the basketball. Double team. Kicks it to the wing. Harrison can hold on to the basketball for as long as possible.
And that's going to take
it.
Smith.
Smith has been disqualified. Take another look at the last three-pointer. Huell trying to keep this game alive. 1:09 left.
And the foul here from Smith. Good awareness of Tucker Ward just driving into his body. Sometimes you don't always get the call, but he was able to get it there, and that's a big loss for the Braves.
Braves are over the limit and sends Tucker Ward to the line. Makes the first. 55-50. Imagine you might see a lot of fouls coming up down the stretch to eliminate as many possessions as possible for the Wildcats. with no shot clock. The Wildcats were in the position they could just dribble the basketball out. Missed the second. It's a big miss.
It's still a 2-possession game for the Braves.
1 minute to go. And fouled. That's a blocking foul.
And that's going to be on Brady Lahan, and he's going to be out of the game as well. That's his 5th.
That's 2 of your best players for each team fouled out of the game. Didn't quite set his feet.
And some of those plays, too, down at the blocker, bang, bang. Could have argued his case there that he did. Nonetheless.
First shot, good. Big free throws coming. The junior guard. Peters tees it up. Off the front rim. Fighting for the board and a foul.
Just getting the hand of Witt there was Ashton Peters.
You're just going to have to hope that every person you send to the line from now on ends up missing. Dylan Witt steps up. Got banged up earlier in the half. This season coming into the day, he's 1 for 4 from the line. The first is no good. Off to the left. .8 seconds to go in a 4-point deficit for the Braves. Trying to mount a comeback and a lane violation. This free throw, but they'll do it again. I think Huell was trying to anticipate the shot.
That could be a big mistake, too. Could be costly if he makes this free throw right here.
He does not, but it's rebounded. Humphreys goes back. Put back, no good. Trying to make it a 1-possession game. Kicks it. Huell, the drive, up. And the shot does not count, but free throws coming for the senior again.
To Jack Huell with 20 points tonight. Almost half. He's got 40% of the points. The ball will be inbounded by Peters. To DeSanto, he's got a hot hand as well.
Jack Nolan. Santo, 37 seconds. Sets the 3 off the rim. Wildcats want to try and dribble it out. Braves got a foul, and they will. It'll be Jack Nolan.
There's a good screen there from Leibel on that attempted 3 from DeSanto. Just didn't get all of the space that he wanted. The pull of the jersey there from Nolan will send Ward to the line.
Tucker Ward, not the guy you want to send to the free throw line in a situation like this. Knocks down the first. Back to a 5-point lead.
And give credit to the Braves. They were down 14 coming into this quarter. Trying to amount something for a comeback. The Wildcats were just able to stand tall in some of those possessions.
Missed the second, 24 seconds and counting to go. Bounces it off the foot, lost and picked up by Humphreys. Trying to prevent the foul, but it will come anyway. Prolonging the end of this contest, 56-51, and the first foul of the evening for Rocco DeSanto. Brings up Mumphrey. 2 of 6 from the line coming into today. Mumphrey has had a game for himself, 17 points in this outing. First shot, good.
Wildcats did a good job. There was at times during the game they could have easily pulled away. Weren't able to get the buckets to fall. But they were able to stand tall on defense. And they get an offensive rebound there.
Trying to hold on to this basketball and a late foul called on Huell. 57-51. It's his first and his first 20-point outing of the season. Third time in double figures this season. Previous season high was 17. First shot good. Like you said, give credit where credit's due. The Braves could have just backed down into the corner and given up, but able to force their way back. And we're down by as little as 5, but since, been a bit of a struggle. Huell wants to drive backdoor with the left, can't get it. Trying for the second time. Whacked in the face, 4 seconds, and that will do it. Comeback falls short, and Harrison gets their first win at home, 59-51 over the Indian Hill Braves. What a game it was.
It was a great game. I mean, the Wildcats, they started off scoring early. The Braves are throwing punches back. The Wildcats started to pull away and just too little too late from the Braves. But, you know, give credit to them as well. As Ricardo Hill said, that this is a young team, a lot of first-year varsity players, and shows with the aggression and the passion that they have, just unfortunately didn't have everything to come back.
For a bunch of first-year varsity players, what a finish it was. One final time from Wildcat Arena, 59-51. The Harrison Wildcats able to steal the win at home. For Alex Perez, I'm Ethan Herzog. All events are streamed and archived on YouTube. This has been a presentation of Ohio High School basketball on ICRC-TV.